are we even celebrating this coming weekend? Like, seriously, what is there to celebrate? Freedom? From what? Most of us are chained to a job or a paycheck, or a bill that's already late. I mean, today's the 1st. Let's not forget rent just hit. Utilities are due. Your bank account's probably already sweating. Half the country's broke and depressed. The other half's pretending everything's fine. And everybody's either burnt out or beefing with each other on the internet. I mean, what's so united about this country in 2025? Out here in the Houston area, you can't even use a public bathroom without begging for a key like you're on probation. Because poverty's gotten so bad, they treat everyone like a suspect. Well, this isn't freedom. This is survival with rules and suspicion. We got billionaires flying to space while regular people can't even wash their hands without clearance. The rich are hoarding, the poor are surviving, and the government's too busy feeding corporations to care about anybody else. People are working 60 hours a week just to barely afford the base, and they'll still tell you to work harder. Meanwhile, you're about to go celebrate this country with fireworks and girl meat and stuff and spending money you don't have just to feel free for 24 hours. And then it's right back to the grind on Monday. Same stress, same paycheck, same damn trap. It's all a cycle. Spend, obey, distract, repeat. This isn't patriotism. It's just programmed loyalty to a system that doesn't serve you. Until we stop pretending, until we stop participating in this bullshit, nothing changes.
Well, you just couldn't call, could you, Magus? You just couldn't help out a few thousand or million people who are going to go hungry and are going to live in the fucking streets. Thanks, MAGA. Thanks a whole hell of a lot. Because most of the goddamn people live in your fucking states.
The big beautiful bill has passed the Senate. The vote came down to a 50-50 where J.D. Vance obviously split and vote yes. Lisa Murkowski was thought to possibly vote no, and as expected, she caved and voted yes. Hundreds of billions of dollars taken from Medicaid. Tens of millions of people will have no health care. Tens to hundreds of billions of dollars taken from SNAP. Children and families will lose the ability to eat. Aside from the massive tax cuts that are going to go to the ultra-wealthy and the trillions of dollars in debt we are now going to take on, there are things, unless it was changed overnight while they were voting on it, that will allow this Trump administration to circumvent the government. Meanwhile, while this is all going on, Trump's at Florida talking and opening the internment camps that they just built. Though this passed the Senate, it has to go back to the House because they changed a bunch of stuff overnight. So it has to then get repassed by the House. After it gets passed by the House, which it most likely will, it will then go to Trump's desk where he will sign it into law.
My brother was hit by a drunk driver in 1996, 10 o'clock in the morning. Because of that, he is in a nursing home, and Medicaid pays for that. Because my 70-year-old mother, who has had 6 back operations and lives off of disability, cannot afford private insurance. But what I've come to realize is that the people that support this big, beautiful bill that's going to literally gut Medicaid, that so many people live off of for insurance to survive, literally stay alive, they don't care. They truly do not care about the people it's going to affect, because they have this idea, this very corrupt idea, that people that are on Medicaid are just a bunch of lazy American citizens who lay on their couch all day and won't work. When in reality, it's people that can't work. And I don't understand how we got here to where people actually get joy out of inflicting this kind of pain upon people, upon families. And they're cutting these social programs with this bill so that they can pour billions of dollars to deport law-abiding Americans to these ICE concentration camps. And there are people hooting and hollering in celebration of that. I ask myself every day, what is wrong with people? I got a degree. trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with people. And I have yet to draw a conclusion because every day I am surprised by the level of disdain they have for other people. It is truly so heartbreaking.
I normally do straight history, but history right now is happening right here in front of us, and so let's cover it. The reckoning has begun. If you think this won't affect you, congratulations, you're exactly who it's coming for. Trump voters may keep looking away, but the damage is already here. That so-called big, beautiful budget, it's not a budget. It's Project 2025 in disguise. A full authoritarian blueprint dressed up as fiscal policy, and it's about to hit you where it hurts. Let's break it down. When disaster strikes, no one's coming. Sections 80307 to 80309/climate resilience and FEMA funding. Floods, wildfire, hurricanes, no federal help. Your town will burn, drown, or blow away, and all you'll hear is silence. When your healthcare vanishes, that's in the bill too. Sections 44141, 44122, and 44131 add work requirements for Medicaid. If you miss a form, you lose coverage. If you're in a blue state, your funding gets cut. And veterans, they'll face longer waits, fewer doctors, and less mental health support, while Trump brags about how much he spent at his golf course. Gender-affirming care, banned. Even for those who serve this country, if you're undocumented or simply poor, Section 44110, make sure you won't get care either. Your hospital may shut down, and when you need a doctor, you'll find that the service no longer exists. And your grocery bill, that's going up too. Trump's tariffs combined with the cuts to food assistance in sections 10008 and 10012 mean higher prices for produce, gas, and everyday goods. And yes, the neighborhood could lose their SNAP benefits at age 64. What about the institutions holding your town together? Section 50002 and 50003, gut funding and oversight. Say goodbye to your pharmacy, post office, or bank, and don't expect anyone to fix it. Then there's your job. Sections 90004 through 90006 allow a massive civil service purge. You could be fired and replaced with an unqualified loyalist, and your pension slashed. Education not spared. Section 30061 bans DEI programs. Your daughter's school will stop teaching critical thinking and start teaching obedience. If she's not white, wealthy, or male, she's left behind. And the books, gone. The federal government will now decide what's woke and erase anything inconvenient, especially your history. Energy protections were repealed. Sections 42108 and 42301 dismantled the clean air laws, opening the door for wildfires, blackouts, and toxic pollution. Your 401k, don't get comfortable. Wall Street doesn't like chaos, and this bill delivers plenty. Markets will tank, and your retirement fund will go with it. Section 20001 escalates Indo-Pacific conflict. Trump lights the match and your kid gets the draft notice. Section 44125 removes the LGBTQ protections and access to care. Gay, trans, and non-binary Americans denied services, expelled from school, pushed out of public life. And while billionaires get MAGA-branded savings accounts, you can't even file your taxes for free. They're cutting food, healthcare, and education to fund tanning bed tax breaks. They even slashed child tax credits and funding for childcare. You're expected to work more with less help and higher cost. Your community center closed. Your summer programs cut. Sections 41009 and 80301 wipe out block grants, historic preservation, and public parks. The professionals who make government work fired. Section 90004 to 90006 dismantle civil service protections. Scientists, disaster coordinators, public health experts replaced by political hacks who do whatever they're told. Section 44001 bans states from regulating AI, education, tech, or data privacy for 10 years. That means your state can't protect you from tech giants even if it wants to. And just in case you were hoping someone, somewhere might hold power accountable, Sections 50002 and 5003 and 80121 got oversight agencies, the people who catch fraud, investigate pollution, and monitor corporate crime. They're being shut down. Even states that expanded Medicaid get penalized under the Section 44131. If your governor tried to help you, this bill punishes them for it. And Trump said it himself. I have the right to do whatever I want. This bill gives him that power using your tax dollars. This is not a warning. This is happening. It's theft wrapped in a flag. It's censorship, cruelty, control, and collapse. Call your senators at 202-224-3121. Tell them this isn't patriotism. It's pillage. And if you've been silent, now is the time to speak. Because very soon, this won't be about politics. This will be about survival. It's crazy. Peace, y'all.